bobo niema Bawku mienu ene yebekọ regions ni nyina na ene mo atwetwe nkomo na ensempa ewo a wosemo de to ye no Omanhene John Dramani Mahama Ghana Mampani SEO CD appreciation no say CD enya ahoden a etwifa dollar so na tiba form no a prudent policy decision by the government. A bino na ashe dayen to toyayen to say kama entina ye unu de ye unu no yentie no and to say kura waka no
by 3.9% against the US dollar by the end of April 2025. This has been supported by stronger forex inflows, improved trade balances, and growing investor confidence. Our gross international reserves have improved further from $8.98 billion in December 2024 to $10.6 billion by April 2025. This is equivalent to almost 5 months of import cover. This reflects enhanced export earnings, particularly from gold and non-traditional exports, as well as timely disbursements from our multilateral partners. Fiscal consolidation is underway. We reduced the fiscal deficits on commitment basis from 7.5.
Okay, I don't see the Omanhene to Janina and say, Yesika Moye do. And near my cotono, a graman so a pija, a bio gold, our matono, Omonye ska, Omatimenya dollar no Eddie Abegura, Omanhene and yes, Donald Trump and I near me be a one more buy and in Busuminum no my say it. As I say, no na a moody so emphasono. Nansa and AMB, I shall say one more motitia quam. Tete quantum also ewon cry no omutu anamon se ombede ombe yi omafri ho assembly na ka se wo mo pe ombe yi omafri kwanim a 3-day AMA exercise yentie de omoka
and to make sure that the streets are not taken over by traders for one reason or the other. The pavements will be cleared. What we are doing is to try and use humane to resettle them. When I say resettle, is we will be looking at spaces within Accra, the streets, where we can allocate on a daily basis that they can go and trade. We're also looking at the pavements, the ones that are large enough to accommodate both pedestrians and traders, and try and put a demarcation there for them. But this exercise will continue. Also today, it's not been easy.
Okay. Now, University of Ghana chapter of UTAG. One more say, a year Auditor General, Wabon. Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC, one more so inquiry. Now, one more 7 years say the man is so incompetent. Ebio Ghanaian journalism standards. Almost here, no so enkoye. Almost Auditor General on ethical audit reports and will be a good montane. Yenti
is grossly unfair. Ethical standards that guide their profession. University of Ghana management maintains that the initial audit report was not shared with them for them to make comments and clarify any discrepancies before this was made public. This is grossly unfair and unethical. This is a serious breach of the ethical standard required for the audit service and its profession. And for the Auditor General to sit in his office and preside over such an institution that disregards ethical standards and standard practice, we are hereby calling for the resignation of the Auditor General honorably, or we will petition the President for him to be removed. We do not say this because we have personal issues with the Auditor General, but we believe that the audit service, or auditing in general in this country, has become a tool for intimidating and disallowing legitimate payments, especially to subvented institutions in Ghana. What I want to state that the situation where auditing has been used as a tool to disallow payment of legitimate claims from sovereign institutions must stop with immediate effect.
Okay. Undocumented migrants. Mobekaya, anano yebo yura muntaka baso oni immigration service akwa mo faso. Ni abeto jane say 925. Eno matimi ama omoko 2241 no. Omatimi ama ediporto 925. Omugusu a yentie penny no se
we have in the holding center are non-Ghanaians. In total, we had 2,241, made up of 2,073 Nigerians, 138 Nigerians, then 28 Burkinabe, then Guinea, Conakry 1, Mali 1. We had a challenge of transporting them out. In fact, the transport company that we work with through the Niger embassy along the line failed to deliver on some of the goals that we gave them. But so far, we have about 925 who have been removed from the country, made up of 819 Nigerians and then 106 Nigerians. I'm sure by the close of the day, we'll resolve those issues with the bus company and get.
Okay. Mama Yariga, Mrashebejani, Emma Bawku. Now, ono na majority leader, a leader of government business. Opedi bi afa no Seydou Akugri, National Health Insurance Authority. Sa papa yi ena chese nipa bonfo bi akokuno Seydou Akurugu Bongo District National Health Insurance Manager. You see, Mboko Bonu Tio. No Bonu Tio sad in it to come out, Mako Jaka no on Quanche, Eche Jadi, and the TV see, a nipa daka ni muni eseno. Jerebe Yamuhan with TV no sono. Omo de nipa no yade, a Bonu Tio no de koto kanim, and no Makuno. They see 5:24 p.m. Boni bena papa ye ya yakobo nutio na yebo nutio wi anke nya ne wokra ma na mu o matwaja ato kanim ahye no eno ena mra hye bedwani a o wo potembo no ye mama Adeakye Abia say I hereby condemn in no uncertain terms the shooting, killing and burning of the body of Mohammed Seydou Akugri, who was the Bongo District Director of National Health Insurance Authority. The attack on him took place in Nangodi near Borigatanga. My heartfelt condolences to the family of my late comrade. I urge law enforcement agencies to thoroughly investigate and apprehend the perpetrators of this dastardly act. I urge all to remain calm and let's focus on the ongoing efforts of Asantehene Osetutu II to bring a lasting solution to the Bawku situation. I condemn the youth. I commend the youth for the restraint displayed so far and their recent effort to maintain peace in Bawku. Significant progress is being made and no one should be allowed to derail the process. Mama Yariga Bawku Central. Now just a branch here no so oye Bawku eni. Ofri Bawku. Oye Bawku ba. Eti asem we na esie no. Ena Mrashebejani no pacha se obi anye din na odamabru na se ba ye no. Because Seydou Akugri also wa busio. The Asantema Russia asiye no. Ubehene nipa bonfo bi on pese besi no. And woko shape actually this is not political. Who ni pay say eye sa niema na ekoso ni bi na. Minim so ye kusasi ni so ye mamprusi ni. Na emom oye Bawku de hye. Omako bonu tio wie ya ye de na to kai mako twaja. Atumu ahye no Asante me mo akwa ba umpom to say
nyame adi mamai
me ka say we say oh Ghana Asante bitimode and the Ghanaians who are very wicked. You hwe niam bi wo TV so ne radio so e wa amanone a na eye say intimacy and tokwasi a ho e wo bia me bia ni nipa bi ye no o say catch o say Kofi Annan say the presence of peace does not guarantee the absence of what? War. Anamboa. The fact say sumjia in chese tokwanti ye dey ensi. Ye woni pa bi o mutrimo sum. We have seen people Ghana what this can war ba pim for yem. Say akwala or what the yem no ofi tribe bi ye wona oba be dey. Oba be to kwano sunti ye tori nase. Entokwasi wo baby amase ne nipa twa nipa sekai. How can this thing happen? Gruesome murder of yonku nipa. Wabonu tuo kejaro hokoi. Yes, I won't tori nase. And we be see the matters of our judiciary. Ayi granting ayi adomone ayi ekwabere Japan mo revolutionary ano almost said that could cool almost the almost ayi bandara ayi barracks camp say almost kwasa koshi omo etika Ghana for be sorry anopa no yes o mayira nka ye hu o mamu baku sei ena nyame on chade obutwa agya to omumu no obugya omo hokoi ena nsuo toy ena ayi obomophobia all twem okoye na dipa biensa omo sensen ho na yas omo hyebo omo wi omo wu ba omo munu hu omo ni ma you can identify them samre no Ghana they see ye no justices of the court yes she omo Supreme Court ki ku omo ba kokwa de nufo omo ne benufo kwabra Japan papa oh ni patrimoine no edie bonia ne papa betima ya se bobo nutuo asase no na mu
at this stage
it's too much
at this stage me say enka open so abetake over the whole
yes
process
me see odipa bi mpese
enti asumdwe
sa asumdwe ni beba
watimi a
nti obe hanya mu bio ya won krofo a wo mu e benefit wo boku tokwa no ati o mu de ko ekotoma omo ho no
like you are saying we should take immediate steps because we dey nye politics obi na abo ntrim po say okoto obi were nkukunu
yeah
na masa ahye no sebe how dey beto papa ni nabusuan so anya agro obi e bi odidi ma nabusuan bi di how dey aba e dey nkwa na waye and they telling us say the process so far started by open so no money ya na now you videos are more bad menshia.
They are happy, but somebody is not happy.
Yes, I know. You know, my Bruno Mama did his uncle for him pee. Omudi say we can so when you mumpie so that these people were young.
Now and several are so quiet. You are pee. They know who did it.
They know. My own native chrome or munim nipa bonnie for munim. Whether I say you could definitely just could be an allegation say it is possible say the other opponent.
Yes.
And then they should be able to freeze them out.
Na kusasi ni krabe time kurionko kusasi ni di ashaman prusi. Man prusi ni betime when entokwaba
everything is possible.
Everything is possible. Obi betima seda kuku no ani hu nipa kra. Na ye hu enti o seda ku ni hu nipa. Ne on the asha o seda be ye obetimi abeku dodo. Yes.
Media Jamaican open say, Mama, I got some more. I think it's one of the few statements that Baba Bontia will condemn. Our share Mabunum crime say
it's sad.
They have been able to leave all this or much more control restraining on Momon Koso because process national CCJ.
What's your 2 force? There's not be one killing crowd.
As Jamba, where a targeted. This is a
you can see straight away say target. Over a plan be our royal.
And to wait we dear and penifo mama money na mama de anyim mabunu nupa boni from breeze ade we bia munyum pie so and then I said one this at this stage of my almost take individual security no so taking it very no
munya hwe ye
wa kasa no hu de bia na utum position bia won potem wo so a so mo ni da ho pa
omopenjo mama kasa on say Ghana for bebre abe debate minority crowd the omanu di semotum say aban buy no on one clear cut policy what me aye dey sustain the dollar aban da na ho odin IMF kra ka say Bloomberg, Fitch, Moody, Omunina predicted said 2025 Ghana's economy will bounce back. And by December, I got to about an year who's as well, and Untino, and yet your mama, Mama Jeff Hanson. If you must sit there, be Bank of Ghana governor no buy and only finance minister come tia boom. My parents, your mama say, a fiscal discipline, a injection of forex into the economy, and an export of gold, and so a pager. No man say become a fast ton gold, like gold board. Last month we are told that they were able to rake in almost about $2.5 billion. They've injected $459 million into the economy. And I'm a dollar into and yes, dollar no one no see me usro your mama. Hey, your mommy. Bahama is the hope. Is the hope and until a dollar never form. Asante.
Oh my, Majidi said, once we are making your mampenia, you take responsibility for both assets and
liabilities.
Or by na be dollar and I'm 16 point something. Oh my, you are being for people, man. Donald Trump starting the sign of my wage now. Oh man, to me, who said this is going to happen. In Susan Swebe, I never call him, no. Say Bianca, Mama, who said. Because
give us a projection.
Say Donald Trump I say
tariff war no.
Say this but not famous sempen for na can't you see one but affair has say ban number kasansim say basana mo say they are confused some of us. Mama take credit on my media menene ya adwen. Sasa da chi bi ko ba say enema has say ebia anko yeso you take responsibility. Leadership there is about taking responsibility no matter the situation. What I say na ebia papa dia Mina may bonne body as messidia, yes, idea now will become very selection away.
Now, so now, I'm on for so bonus so boss said Doom Saba.
He has to.
Was what
at least 4 months, dear, or my 4 months now. Or clear cut program beer. You be who's swore kakra. That's right. What I say. The whole argument over the years has been said, sika. The previous administration catcher say yetimi produce power na 40% as a eco waste yetimi nya ya produce but as a the
revenue we don't get revenue from.
And that is the problem. It's mama me who clear cut policy on that
on energy
and
electricity
say though we may have even generational problem whatever kra no a je ye posu kakra no de e say ehun sika no yen setimi ka e na betimi aboama Sadim so do so because a person na ebenya value for money. They produce ye no, enya hu sika, you produce 50 billion. Enya 50 billion. E beti me aboa ma IPPs ni ho ato mo. Nti right now no say, o man panyi ma take creditor. O man me ni problem. And he is able to sustain it. Anya sana se nema ba, na se jinse muso a. Ye obo ni din because man for project say by December say ni say be go slow. Ben no no ka so kan say mi say Sika Omanya runners almost a 10.something billion Ghana cedis no. About 5 months import cover. On my honestly, I tried to say some few years, days or months back. No, now projection for this import cover no. 2 to 3 months. Yeah, 3 months. And you know, you can't import cover na. Sika say BBC or Memuni who chiri ania. So or you won't chiri ania. You bet me a boy a hobra. And I don't know how much me a pajano from 3 months to 5 months at least. And on my investor confidence in the course who said, Midimsika Beto, Marima, and she. And also, can be now, Dala no has a ever phone. Some people have begun making some penny say, Omudo Mudala and Equaji Sidino. And yes, sir, it may be Adeakye Abia Senya now Sidino, Udala no sorted.
Dr. Inusa Abdul Nasiru, President, UTAG, University of Ghana. Opening me more channel pay. Now, I'm to say, yeah, nobody else. What is some be up to Ja say a year Auditor General Abayan Mubia, and we have no year non crata na, or no, so well, no. Now, good practice, just say, who near maybe will be our woman, you park chrono crime. Oyi ano Bawku mienu bi ansa sa anya wo de kra what to me I report and as wo de abetu je wa publish we de akwa je say nhwemu bi obeye no wagyae nneɛma no agu abɔnten ama nsɛntwerɛfoɔ nso ɛreka bi yɛ so mamfa nkyɛeɛ mo se journalism practice a yɛyɛ no wɔ ha no ebi nkɔyɛ koraa wada roma ɛde nhwɛmu pɔtee na ɛyɛ auditor general yɛ a ɛno nti ne ho abɛda adwa mu a mo so ɔmampanin koraa nyi ne mfiri hɔ yi wada ama
yo da wasi na mada
Sompa
ye kone request share anopai my friend min mona in taking me the ate a press conference na University of Ghana branch of UTAG we and the University of Ghana and yawo ayejuma nsemna eba ya no University of Ghana edeyi ya no exception na yen ayeye ejuma yawo University of Ghana no was say the voice eta the management achi exception ema manfoti ase biba na anunyama eba me nyina eba se university eba me nyina na maminko the main point of defiance.
Okay.
University of Ghana management. Omuna FSA Adeakye Abia Auditor near this year. Any research University of Ghana. Na ebe here say in media no. I was say a number of lectures, new researchers on which my woman is there for years. And so your contribution I am on my no. Now, a buying sooner, yeah, which I am cat. Now, a number of years I was saying if I was able we are yes, then I would do retirement now, 60 years I would be in. Now, universities, you know. Man who finds that you cannot do a maybe 60 years not so correct timing. That's a war, but also the SWA one day, not so self or trust war, this one on the course of standing contract. Now, I don't know, you cannot get here, no, and no, and back on the payroll. And if you was say University of Ghana, on the IFM of internally generated fund, IGF, now the chair or more. Janona say this University of Ghana so mutimi exception with the way near eco aban on the way see near eco IGF for every free IGF mu aba na Auditor General and I say I was on committee bisa my University of Ghana exception we say basically moi University of Ghana edeboa ABC IGF eno enkope room na eno na Auditor General Fund say excessive request for government to fund, but that's not the case. In the past, I don't know. Auditor General said we Nanka the Binia Minister of Ghana so any management no. Maybe are more available. So this almost so no may say the same young. But the money are not concerned. The guys to report him. So any say and no uncle our Auditor General side.
Okay.
Now journalists so they are also no. MC no na ehia opa. Enkaye na yebo ya enyefa yam journalist any journalism my mu any reaction na ya dia obia ebu obia ehwe ni se edibinia journalist ni radio stations TV stations na ebetu na boa ama obia TBS na bibi se na akobase akoye bi se ye kakra negative Emma University of Ghana, and University of Ghana, Emredia say this year banner at least you expect to say journalism no among kwan say the disaster so we see na yet or say to me and who interest and sana the so yeah and so and so and see a command say the pension at the pension akoka and say no na e ni na afa na enkai na ebo journalist no say mumma yemfa juma na ya no mumma yemfa ni serious juma ya no yen ya no kwan a ya hia say yes na be ya emre bia no enye news ni say eye negative news dabi nti e no lectures values ne principles na sifo nti say e be ya nanka mo apologize no mo correct your money because they were online say Ghana United the University of Ghana they say now so no correct me and say
Tinacha say ko we say yenye circumspect when we are disseminating information to the general public now ko we asiama e din say ama yes baby I say we could do you know untumi nchire mu nkoduru ho
enkaye saa na mo nso betumi abo enkaye bibi say let me so betumi ayi nti yenso ye on kwan say ye kai mo e dey say the say no aba say aba bebre ama obia wakọ University of Ghana bia e wo yati bia kase bia ne say dey Sompa FM na say University of Ghana pa na say
okay
now there was a Germanica influence about out at the press conference.
Dr. Yunus Abdul Nasir Meda Siano Pesa Winya Brenia Kasai. Okay, and to Tino and now 7 we say they were not happy the way the media also reported on the issue. Asambe Noka, the tia want to say University of Ghana for a war Ghana had as a practice. Say nipa no trade we are near us in a juma so near in fear do send it you want your friend a contract it make the infear me no and fear me and saka home and say because of certain institutional memory any nim de bia onim ewo ebia subject bia na topic bi huntino ya sa ma no kwan se won kire na no no omomfa aban sika ne tua internally generated fund sika wo mo agege wo suku ho no on say bibi ti say fee paying no money ade IGF baby to say evening classes lectures ni bi ye no on so wo koke anyway say MBA omo won e friend no management business administration e wo ho no mo a omo kona nopa omo share blue and black bi kra e twa atade ama omo by wo evening for so ho me say me ye masters because anajo sa sika ni nyina ya IGF enya aban ede eti university no ne lecturers bia o mo kira de o na aka na no mu year end of the year no ye twa to ha masa do sopo ena auditor general called it here no say excessive spending no ne ade because e bro ne ma wo so mo yeso ena o mo chese da bi enya aban sika no madi Shaban the sika bia bre o mo common fund bi aba ana say capitation bre o ma enye o musika yo mo sika and to some extent they are an autonomous body until they are able to generate income am o di sisi adan nom ne ade e ebi ye welfare ma o ma from so ma any day no see media no so ya nto ye bo
o ma media
afi what ya se me nyina
ma ti ase pa na mum no so far as
I'm not just 2 minutes now for you.
So far as IGF Untino, we don't have to do any auditing about the spending.
No, so will be an audit of the spending. No, the Auditor General no chire muna mase IGF.
Now, I'm saying
to honor say as a basic cabin no medie.
But they say internal generated fund crown. There is a need for us to audit. Because is canon a university state institution.
Yeah.
Entino say obaka say IGF Untino the only can say yes and hwehwemu no me
man cancer
but o man nukreni enema bi wo so a ese na papa no pese o chemi say 2 to 3 extension na e aban dem man say university for na dem
university no na dem
na dem
enu nti na omo nkoje aban sika no
en na omo nkonti omba nje say IGF no mo de yes saa
yes
1 year 2
years contract no nti bosome so a ebia wo salary no ebeka say ebia mema half and ebia mema full
oman determine
they determine
everything
the management determines how much you are paid for that contract
because almost press and some press come can be say here teacher for 1,500 now it is because the government can say nipa be wontimi
yeah so there's a backlog enti obi wa owie na wa hoden a it's common sense say obema na kwama na adwuma
but say mabru piece and lectures no say abana so onye sikenti
na lecturing enye kwa so wo why say be lecturer
na say boys p na lectures omo
boys no lecturer no he's gone through the mill
and I'm so omo pe bia ya omo nya bi nye
na ye pe bi ye kwa asante dia da
bio anti say watch
there are certain institutions anye say wo pa adwuma ye nti na akọ
there bi nya say na me kele pese me chene say obi a kira de be 35 years obi ye no kwaya faso me dia de ba kwa ya na menti ase na kwaya faso ma ebi de ye nyi omuntum ebi de ye omuntum
edu me bia bi say no so kra no kwaya mo faso ye na kwaya say favoritism bi wo
of course enti no pam no twa no munya mo nko na mabunu so no a ma wi university
so wo de say what can pay say sa contract we adwuma ye ma no contract you don't support that's how buy no kra no what the krata ba be twem and now
this year
I'm very your mama said nobody transfer yema contract extension obi anko
emabun pisu gufie padwuma ye omunya bi nye unless e bia oman eho no ye nya lectures bia dia
bia
na twaso
bia engineering problem bi wo ho omo they lack certain lecturers we don't know but the young comra ye koba Orlando betrase no the tip of Jumedie no on emba e de aba join us as they come your way with the best of sports. Stay tuned.
Chia yetiefo a etie Sompa 93.1 na face ya hwefo a Sompa TV ene anopei ene eye ukuada bosomi num no ne da etoso aduonu baako ya tenase